And hello everyone, so welcome to my video. So in the last class from linear differential equation like a transmission line equation for general solution, we discuss about up to propagation constant. So these are the belongs to propagation constant with respect to voltage, with respect to current. So this already we discussed in the last class, that means in the last video. So here by using linear equation discussed in the last class, by using linear equation, so here d square v by dx, d square I by dx with respect to propagation constant gamma square with v, gamma square into I. So after that we take linear differential equation v equal to a into e power gamma x plus b into e power minus gamma x. So that equation we represent as a 5, and I equal to c into e power gamma x plus d into e power gamma minus gamma x. In that equation is represented as a 6. So this all a b c d. Now today in this video we are going to again reduce the equations by using simplification method, by solving method, by using mathematics concept. So already you know that from the linear differential equation a, b, c, d both are call it as arbitrary constant. Both are call it as arbitrary constant. So from this arbitrary, our task is we are going to calculate the value of arbitrary constant by applying a different kind of mathematical steps. Now we are going to solve by using the equation number 5. So differentiating the equation number 5 with respect to x, that means we are going to use differentiating equation number 5 with respect to x. So already we know that equation number 5. Yes or no? My dear students, already we know that equation number 5 b equal to a into e power gamma x plus b into e power minus gamma x. So already we know that this condition, that means differential equation, linear differential equation. So this, from this equation we are going to differentiate the value, So here, so differentiation with respect to x, dv by dx equal to so a into a is a constant, so for differentiation means we need to take this arbitrary value, that means propagation constant with respect to propagation constant x. So here minus value is there, so minus gamma beta into e power gamma x. So this is another step. This one is called it as another step. So here already we know that what is the value for dv by dx. So already we know that what is the value for dv by dx. That value we are going to substitute here. So dv by dx equal to iz. dv by dx equal to iz. From this, sorry, I am going to put my mobile silent mode just a bit. dv by dx equal to iz. So now we are going to calculate the iz value. Iz equal to, that means here dv by dx, instead of dv by dx just I put iz equal to a into gamma e power gamma x minus gamma b into e power minus gamma x. Then again we know that gamma equal to root zy, that means propagation constant. So again we are going to reduce iz equal to a into instead of gamma root zy e power root zy into x minus root zy b into e power minus root zy into x. So now what we are going to do, just we will take only for I from this side. So we will take remove the z, try to move from this place to this place. So a into root zy e power root zy into x over over z. I need to take eraser. Over z. Z minus b will take corner, b into root zy into e power root zy into x over z. Again we are going to reduce this equation. From here this z going to cancel. So remaining value we are going to put I equal to, so what are the remaining things available? A into root y by z. Actually, instead of this, for cancelling purpose, we are going to take multiplied with that I am going to write here. Okay, one step is missed one. So sorry for this. Actually, inge one step miss ஆயிடுச்சு. Sorry for this. Root zy and then z. After that here root zy e power root zy into x minus b into root zy e power minus root zy into x over root z and root z. Over, just a minute, I am going to elaborate this screen. Okay. So sorry for the disturbance. So here by over, so for cancellation purpose, just multiply with the root z and the root z and root z. There is no change. If it is a root z multiplied root z only. So from here we are going to cancel one z and then one z. Finally we are going to write I equal to a into root of y by z into e power root zy into x minus b into root of y by z. Same thing, y by z into e power minus zy into x. So from this we are going to assign this equation number 7. So already we know that this is equation number 6. From this we are going to assign another equation, that equation number is 7. So what we are going to do here? So the same as already we took value of I value, that means dv by dx equal to iz. The same thing here we are going to take dv by dx equal to I, that means v into y, admittance value. So already we know that v into y equal to, c into e power, just a minute, v into y equal to c into or gamma x minus d gamma e power gamma x. Okay, then again we are going to reduce this equation. Okay, we are going to reduce this equation. Finally we got v value. Okay, so same thing, so same rules we are going to follow here. V equal to c into root zy e power root zy into x over y minus d into root of zy e power minus root zy into x over y. The same thing here also we are going to take multiplied with root y in denomination both the side, c into root zy e power root zy into x over root y and root y is equal to minus d into root zy e power minus root zy into x. So this is not a minus, the minus இங்கே கொண்டு வந்துடுறோம். ஸோ இங்கே கொண்டு வந்துட்டோமா அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அது ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக ப்ளஸ்ஸாக மாறிடும். So finally, what is the value for v? V equal to, so in the y cancel ஆயிரும். So here also we are going to use root y into root y. So ரெண்டு y cancel ஆயிரும். So இந்த y இது cancel ஆயிரும். Then v equal to c into root of z by y. In previous equation y by z we mentioned, here z by y into e power root of zy into x plus d into root of z by y into e power root zy into x. This equation is considered as 8th equation. That means we concluded equation number 8, voltage. We concluded current, equation number 7. So from this we are going to calculate another set of the value by applying the linear equation one more time. So this is the derivation portion. That's why the videos are very big length. So I want to reduce the length, but the steps are very important. So that's why I am going to plan to publish the same equation in different set of the values. Okay, so now here we are going to measure the distance x from the receiving end of the transmission line. Now we are going to measure the distance. Distance x, receiving end of the transmission line. Where we are going to measure receiving end of the transmission line. Okay, that means let x equal to 0. We need to take x equal to 0. Okay, x equal to 0 means already we have two linear equation. Yes or no? Already we have two linear equation from equation number 5 and 6. Take linear equation. Take equation number 5 and 6. So now x equal to 0 to equation number 5. So that means b equal to a into e power gamma x plus b into e power minus gamma x. So this is for equation number 5. Then I equal to c into e power gamma x plus d into e power minus gamma x minus gamma x. So here just we substitute the value of x equal to 0. Just we substitute the value of x equal to 0 in v. So v also we can consider as x equal to 0, v equal to vr, and I equal to ir. So this value we are going to substitute. V equal to vr, I equal to ir. So already we know that equation v equal to vr equal to a into e power 0 plus b into e power 0, v suffix r equal to a plus b. So this is also another equation, a plus b. This is belongs to equation number 9. Then ir equal to c into e power 0 plus d into e power 0. So ir equal to c plus d. So this is equation number 5, c plus d. Equation number 10. So from this we are going to calculate the IR and VR value with respect to propagation constant. Okay. So with respect to propagation constant, here we mentioned as e power 0. Okay. So finally a b c d. Here one more equation also possible to get. Similarly, I equal to, that means IR. That means IR equal to A into root power y by z minus B into root power y by z. And VR equal to similarly C into root power y by z, z by y. This is all root of z by y minus d into root of z by y. The cases and we consider as equation number 11 and 12. So IR equal to 0, e power e x equal to 0. IR equal to 0 and x equal to 0. We can take I equal to IR, V equal to VR, x equal to 0. We can take this equation number 11 and 12. So next video we are going to continue from equation number 11 and 12. We can calculate the further value. IR to solve that value IR and also VR. After that we can take for general equation from transmission line at the receiver end. Thank you my dear students and my dear friends and my dear colleagues. Kindly subscribe to my channel. This is the final, not final. This is the equation belongs to up to 11 and 12. We will go for further video in the new day with the new refreshment. Thank you once again.